I'm Peter Kerr, and I'm running for the State House of Representatives. I want to talk to you about education and education reform in our state. Right now, 30% of our high schoolers are dropping out of school. Of those who graduate, 60% of them have to take remedial classes just to get into a university such as the University of Kentucky. Just to put that into context for you, if you were, say, selling iPods and 30% of them didn't work, wouldn't you be out of business? Especially if the ones that did work, 60% of them didn't work right. Our education system in Kentucky is broken. And sadly, the people who should care most about that is the Kentucky Education Association, and they are not helping. Matter of fact, the Kentucky Education Association is one of the larger lobbyists in Frankfort, and they are funding my opponent. They want to have full funding, but they don't want to make any changes. I think that we have got to do all we can to fix this system, even if we can just turn it around so that 20% dropout or 10% dropout would be a great improvement. The parties have done different things about education in the past. The Republicans say what you need is responsibility, so they create standardized testing, but then people just teach to the test, and that doesn't fix education. The Democrats sometimes say that we can just throw money at the problem, hire more teachers, maybe better schools. That doesn't fix the problem either. I think, as an educator myself, that a good teacher can make good students, that poor teachers make poor students, that we have to focus on where the need is, and that is to have good teachers. We need to honor, respect, and pay our teachers better. I would suggest we actually create an incentive pay program where we give teachers their cost of living adjustment of about 3% a year. If you're in the top half of teachers, we'll give you twice that cost of living adjustment. If you're in the bottom half, you get nothing. If you're a medium teacher, it'll go back and forth. You won't be any different than you are right now. We also have many other ideas that we must explore if we're going to fix education. One is that we should look into public charter schools. We could look into tax breaks for well-performing parents. We could talk about the freedom of choice of where to send your children to school and better transparency policies so that we understand better how schools are performing. We must do something to fix education. I'm putting together a coalition of educators in Jessamine County who are going to come up with a strong policy that is going to revolutionize our education system. If we let our children down now, they won't have a chance of supporting us later. Our children are our future. Their education is the one thing we can give them so they have one up on this world and they can be successful. I need your help to get into the State House of Representatives and then to pass some serious reform for education. My name's Peter Kerr. I need your support to help move Kentucky forward.